instead of Hangout. So, okay. All right, so we're going to go over today a little bit of AVID business, and we'll talk about the requirements and your commitments, and then a couple of resources that are available to you. So this is our first AVID business meeting, and we'll talk about the syllabus. If you haven't had a chance to look at the syllabus, I'll share the presentation with you guys as well. As it being in the recording, but you can click on the link there. It is on the home page when you open up your AVID class. There is a link there for the syllabus. So we're going to talk a little bit more about what's expected of you. One thing to make sure that you're aware of is that... Not too much. Yeah, if you guys want to mute your microphones for just a second. I'm getting feedback here on my end, so thank you. Okay, so we need to make sure that you guys are staying on track and on course with the class itself, not working ahead. Like in your other classes, you can work ahead, but in AVID, it's a week-by-week basis. So as soon as you're done with the lessons for that week, then you just need to stop. You want to make sure that you're staying on time. So this week, there's 3 lessons. They're not too labor-intensive. It's a matter of just filling out your contract and submitting that. And then the third lesson, which I don't think anybody's gotten to yet, is all about your learning teams and why we're having learning teams, and then how to set those up. So you'll be doing that before the end of the week, and you'll add me into your learning teams as well and share that information with me. So live sessions are required. They're 15% of your grade. We really want you to come to the live sessions. It'll be so much easier for you. It's 30 minutes of your time. You get credit for being here. You don't have to do anything extra other than the little things that we do during our time here, and you get credit for that. If you, for some reason, I know there was a couple of people that had doctor's appointments or conflicts today. So if you're not able to come, then what you're going to need to do is watch the recording. You'll still have to do everything that we do during the live session, but you're also going to have to write a 2-paragraph summary about what was covered in the live session so that we can ensure that you actually watched it. In that whole way that AVID is set up is that you work a lot within peers, and we're still kind of trying to figure out how that's going to work in our online setting. But like I said, we're going to set up learning teams, and then you'll have some tasks that you can do within your team. If you haven't already noticed, your learning team member names are in the course announcements. So when you go into your AVID class, click on the announcements button, and then you'll be able to identify which team you're on. There's 4 teams. There's only 19 students in this section. So we need to make sure that you are figuring out who's in your learning team, and you'll need that information for lesson 3. So live sessions are required. I have them currently on Wednesdays from 1 to 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Like I said, we talked about what you have to do if you won't be there. 30 minutes with me, 30 minutes in your learning teams, and you can do that either on Wednesday when we're done, or you can do that at your own time, whatever works with your schedule, and so the majority of your group members can attend. So a couple other things that we're looking at building with you and getting across to you during quarter 1 is to be organized. So in this class, you're going to be keeping binders, and we'll check those binders in week 3, 6, and 9. And you're going to set those up next week, and they'll go over exactly what needs to be in your binder. It's a way to get you organized, which will help you with your schoolwork. We're also going to go over short-term and long-term goals, and you'll look back at those. You're going to set some goals regarding your grades that you want to obtain in all of your courses, and then you'll be updating, where you're at as far as your grades go periodically through the quarter. We'll also look at some college prep stuff. One thing I want to make sure, there's a whole lesson on the PSATs. but the PSATs are kind of time sensitive as far as signing up for those. You guys are all seniors, so you won't be taking those, but juniors, sophomores and juniors can take the PSAT. Juniors will take the SAT, and then you can retake the SAT or ACT or any other college placements during your senior year. So we're looking to make sure that you all have some kind of a college placement test taken by the end of this year. We also want you to attend AVID field trips if they're held in your area. If you can make it to them, we're going to try and do a couple school-wide field trips that the AVID students help out with, and we'll get that information to you as soon as we find out when those are. So has everybody looked over the AVID commitment? You can unmute and talk now.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Isn't it that one with your motto?
It's in the student contract. It's in a number of different places, but just make sure that you're passing all your classes. Make sure that you have to maintain a 2.0 GPA. If it drops below that, then they're going to put you on a contract to try and get your GPA back up. You'll have your binders. You're going to work with your learning groups. Know that your learning groups may change based on in numbers, based on adding and dropping. As of this morning, I created learning teams yesterday, and there were 20 in the class. This morning, I had 19 in the class. So, and we may lose a few more because if you don't get in and do that first week's lesson by the end of next week, then we'll drop you for inactivity. It's like you have to stay on course with this class. Because it's not fair to you guys if you have a team member who's never on here and you're required to do things as a team. It doesn't do them any good, and it doesn't do you any good. So
hope my team likes puns.
I'm sure they'll get used to them, Jacob. One big thing is we want you to understand that mistakes and failures are just part of the growth process, and we want to make sure that you're not afraid to make mistakes. One thing that I want you guys to be aware of is this is a brand new class, and this is normally created in a brick and mortar. So normally it's in an actual school where you go to a class and you're sitting with your AVID kids and in your group, and the teacher's there with you, and you have all these other resources right there at your fingertips. And we're doing it online, and so we're still trying to figure out how exactly that's going to look.
So don't be surprised if some stuff gets lost in translation.
Right. And if you have questions, it's really important. If you have questions, if you see errors in the curriculum themselves, things that like, I just don't understand this, email me and let me know, because we're going to be working starting week 3 in creating quarter 2's lessons and their curriculum, because this is not like your other courses are developed by StrongMind, by another company. They put everything in there, but this AVID class is 100% controlled by iSucceed. So that has good things and that has bad things. One of them is part of our curriculum did not upload correctly, so they're still working on getting that changed.
Cue the sad trumpet.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty sad. I don't really want to have to go in and add multiple pages for next week, but I will do it if I have to on Saturday if they haven't got it fixed like I had to do for this week. So that's why things may look a little bit different next week, and it probably looks quite a bit different than your other classes. We've had to upload some stuff, make pages, make assignments ourselves that should have automatically showed up. So we're learning together. If things change, if requirements, change, we'll let you know. So our commitment to you as your AVID teacher and the counselors and school staff is just make sure that you're meeting your goals and we're going to do our best to make sure that you get there. We're going to try and help keep you organized. We're going to help you with college research and how to get into college, where to find scholarships, especially you guys as seniors, that's something that's really important to me, is to make sure that you know about every opportunity that's out there to help you pay for college, to help you get into college, resources to write college applications and fill those out. So I want to make sure that you have every opportunity if you choose to go on to college to pursue that. We're going to work on, not this quarter, but probably next quarter, we'll get into Wicker academic skills. And that's writing, inquiry, collaboration, organization, and reading. And it's part of that.
Question.
Yes.
What does this have to do with furniture?
It doesn't have anything to do with furniture.
You said wicker.
Wicker, I know. But that's the WICOR is the abbreviation for the 5 key academic skills that AVID promotes.
Okay, got
Okay?
it.
All right. So we're going to support you as much as we can. If you have issues, just reach out to us, and we're here to help you to form bonds and connections. So we want to make sure that you look over the AVID contract carefully and decide if it really is something that you want to pursue. It's definitely a commitment. There is some work that is involved with it, but it will be worth your time and effort, as well as you getting a credit. So we're going to do a couple of quick activities here. So in the chat box, I think it's the easiest way to do this. If you can indicate, well, obviously your name will be there, but where do you live? How many people are in your family? And what is your favorite snack food? So I'll give you a couple of minutes to put that information in there.
Nice.
Alexa, Arco, cool. Is it hot over there and smoky?
Are you having us type all of this right now?
Yeah, go ahead and type it all in there right now, and then
Okay.
we'll share it with you. Okay, so I put mine in there.
Do dogs count as family members?
If you want to count your dog as your family member, I'll let you.
Okay, then there's 5.
I have 3 little ones, and today was their first day of school, and I am so excited. I have a quiet house.
Yes, time to crack open a beer, sit back, and light off some fireworks.
Yeah, not really. More like actually have time to work without saying, stop that. You're bothering me. I need to get back to work.
Time to regrow your hair.
Yeah, exactly. Any chips, Alexa? That's awesome. I'm a chip person too. And we have Coley, which I will make a note of that for you on the learning team so that people will know that you like to go by Coley. If there's anybody else who goes by something other than what is on your student ID, please let me know. I've never had kimchi, Desiree. What does it taste like? brownies, Miriam. That's awesome. Still waiting on Madeline. There you go. Maddie. What's your favorite snack food, Maddie? Chips. We have a lot of chip people here. That's awesome. Coley, thanks for the explanation on the kimchi. Sorry, my mind blanked for just a second. Yeah, I don't think I would like it. I don't like seafood at all. I don't like that flavor, so I don't think I would like kimchi too much.
I'm on a seafood diet. I seafood and I eat it.
Oh, yeah. Most people are on seafood diets. There are a few things I don't like though. Seafood is one of the things I don't like.
No, the joke is I seafood and I eat it.
Yep. All right, I'm going to move on here. So I have another question for you. If you want to just type this in the text box, or you could put it into the chat. Would you rather be a ninja or be a pirate? Which would you rather be? One vote for ninja. And I'm going to type this on here for... Oh, I almost did it. Coley would rather be a ninja. Madeline, ninja. And you said Maddie is what you go by, right?
Yeah.
Miriam says a ninja. Alexa says a pirate. And Jacob. I don't know which one I would rather be.
Arg.
I don't know. I don't really like pirates, so I don't think I'd want to be a pirate, but I don't really think I'd be a very good ninja. Although I would look a lot like, what's his name? Jack Black? Was in Beverly Hills Ninjas.
My little brother would be a perfect ninja because silent but deadly.
Yeah. All right. Interesting to get to know a little bit more about your personalities there as to which you would rather be. So one of the other things that I'm going to have you guys do this week is create a personality crest to give us a little bit more information about yourself. So like I said, I'll share the slides with you so you can go in and click on the link here, and you're going to make a copy and fill it out, and then we're going to share those next week. So I'll move past that. We do have a toolbox. We only have like 5 more minutes here, so I want to make sure we get through this. So here's some links for you. We'll add to this quite a bit, just some links about college and career readiness and how to get to your teachers' instructional calendars, some more information from your teachers. One thing I do ask that you will do is fill out the revised meeting schedule form. It asks for a little bit more detailed information. I want to find out if this particular time, Wednesdays at 1 o'clock, is a good time, and we just had people that either haven't started yet or something was going on this week and that this will work for everybody. If not, we need to figure out a different time that works best for the majority of the class, because like I said, there's 19 in the class, but I have 5 of you here today. So that kind of tells me that something's going on and maybe we need to rethink our meeting time. So, and like you can see, there's different things that the kids that are watching are going to have to do other than what we just did. So, does anybody have any questions?